guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Ollie signing in. If this is your first time of being here, I want to say thank you for dropping by, and do well to like, subscribe and share my videos. And if you're an already existing subscriber, I want to say a very big thank you for continuing to come back here and to watch my videos. Okay, so this is March. This is officially my first video in March, and today happens to be the International Women's Day. So today I'm taking out time to celebrate all the amazing young women, old women, women in general who are out there breaking the barriers, who are out there doing the most, who are out there, being women, who are out there channeling their energy, betting dreams, betting visions, who are out there doing their best. And I want to appreciate all women because women are strong, women are reliable, women are resilient, women are hardworking, and they are constantly breaking the barriers, like I said. So I'm proud of you. I'm proud of every woman today. My mother, myself, my friends, my colleagues, my pastors, my teachers, my doctors, all of you out there, women in tech, you guys are doing amazing. Bankers, mothers, housewives, you guys are doing amazing. And this is me also saying a happy International Women's Day to women who others perceive as weak. Maybe because you gave birth through CS and people wag their mouths and say a whole lot of things, but I want to tell you that you're strong. Do not let people bring you down. You're strong. You're a woman. To women who have children, to women who are expecting, to women who are married, to women who are married, to women who face domestic violence, to women who are out there trying to figure out a way to go just to take care of their children and their families, to women who are disabled, to women who are depressed, who don't think that there is a way out there. I want to appreciate you, and I want to especially thank you. Okay, so in the bid to highlight some of the things that go on with women today, I'll be sharing my attempted rape story. So this happened like a while back while I was in school. That was 2014, 2015. This happened in 2014, 2015. So I had this friend, let me call him Mr. X. So Mr. X was my very good friend right from when I entered the university, right from year one. He was like my friend. When I mean my friend, I mean like my guy, you get, like my guy. I met him on one of those social media, I think to go at the time. So we became friends, very good friends. When I mean my friend, my friend, he had my back. You get, whenever he was in school, because of course his level was higher than mine. I think he was in 300 at the time, I was in 100. So his level was higher than mine. He was a good friend, he'd always buy me food, we'd always hang out, we'd always chill. And, I felt safe with him, because he was my friend. If anything was going to happen, I would never expect. In fact, I felt like he would actually go out, beat somebody on my behalf. So, normally I would visit and would chill with some other friends, alone and all that. And, my friend. So on that fateful Sunday afternoon, I'd gone to church, I'd come back. Fast forward to year 3, yeah. So we've been friends in year 1, year 2, and then year 3. So I'd gone to church and I was back from church and there was no light. And he had a generator in his house. So I called him like, hi, Mr. X, what's up now? What's happening? How have you been? Did you go to church today? How was this and that and that and that? Oh, there's no light. Actually, my phone is about to die. What's happening? Now, sure you go on J. Normal student parole you get. So he was like, yeah. So that he's going to put on the gel if I was going to come. I was like, oh, okay, I'm on my way. So I put on this white shirt, t-shirt, and the jean trouser, and my slippers, of course, and then I head out to his place. So on getting to the place, he had already put on the gen, the music was on, and normal, my guy, I got in and hey, what's up? We chill and we just, okay, so there was this movie playing on the television, and he was playing loud music. You know how students can be. And then after a while, he starts like making advances at me. You get, and I'm like, whoa, kilo shelebayi, what's happening? Like, stop, Joe. In my mind, now still play, then they play come meet me. I'm like, stop, Joe, what's that? Like, I never experienced it, you get. And then all of a sudden I realized that, okay, this play was actually getting out of hand because he was now hurting me. And of course, you can see that I am a yellow sissy. So every little thing makes my body red. So after a while, I realized that this is no longer play. Because if we were playing, at least it wouldn't be hurting me. So I was saying, you're hurting me, X, you're hurting me, X, you're hurting me. And he wasn't even bulging. Like, he kept spinning me that, it was after like a few minutes, my head, because I was trying to even think, like, what's happening? What's all this play? It was after like a few minutes in my head, I'm like, I now started breathing very fast. Like, I now knew that, we're actually in for battle. Like, today is battle. That's how we started dragging. We started dragging. Dragging my trouser, dragging my shirt, dragging everything. Like, that was the day that I know that a woman is strong. A man is stronger. Like, if you see this person I'm talking about, didn't have flesh. But that day, I know that strength came over him. I don't know if it was the whole thing, if he had some kind of, external power that was being vested in him at that moment to be able to carry out whatever plan he had in mind to carry out. And he was just unusually strong, holding me down. And I was literally crying, like, why are you doing this? What's happening? So we were dragging my trousers. I will drag. We'll drag it. It's as if the trouser is coming out, then I will drag it back up. We kept dragging. And I was hurting because I was turning red all over. And then after a while, this thought comes into my head. And I say, see, Mr. X, if I had a knife, I would stab you right now. And then you can see rage, like, I can see his face change. And then he looked at me and said, if you had a knife, you would stab me, right? He got up, dashed into the kitchen to go get a knife. And that was when I stood up and ran and rushed to the door. So immediately I was getting to the door, he like mashed the door. So he realized I was trying to escape. So immediately I was getting to the door, just a narrow escape, and he mashed the door. So I heard boom just behind me. And that was the door. Hey. Now let me even tell you, let me give you a little gist about the door. I don't know if you know this in-lock door, this door that locks in. Prior to that day, I did not know how that door works. But as I got into the house that day, I don't know, for some reason, I asked him that, how does this door work? And then I tried to turn the knob. And I thought that, okay, this is how this door works. Like, I've never really known how this door works. I've never really known how to open this door. And imagine that was my saving grace. Because imagine that I did not know, or I couldn't open that door when I ran to the door. Or imagine that he trapped me back in. I would have focused on that, because he actually went to get a knife. Because I told him I was going to stab him with a knife. So he went to get a knife. So when I got outside, I was already looking dirty. I had lost earrings, I was just looking like a crazy person. I now sat outside, I was trying to catch my breath. I was breathing so heavily, I was trying to catch my breath. So I stayed outside for a while. And then when I sneaked back, because of course my belongings were inside, my phone, my stuff were inside the house. So when I sneaked back now, I just saw him sitting on the bed, like someone who had lost his mind for a minute and then his mind was back. I just saw him sitting on the bed there. He was just calm. So I just entered and I just picked my stuff and I left. And then I went to my friend's house and I narrated the ordeal to her. I was shaking. So, like I said, this person was my friend, my G, my guy. Somebody wanted to take it up that time, so I wanted to get him arrested and all that. But of course, we didn't have the awareness that we had. It felt like a wrong thing for you to even actually visit already. So why are you visiting? Why would a woman visit a man? And all those kind of things that they now try to blame you for being the victim. So I just told the friend that no, that we should actually just let it go. So after a few weeks, he calls me on the phone. And then the craziest thing happened. He called me on the phone and said he wanted to come see me in my house. I'm like, why? Like, we don't have anything to talk about. After all, you've proven that you're really not my friend. So what do you want to come to my house to talk about? And then he says, please, he wants to come. I was like, okay, fine. When he came to my house, he had the nerve to tell me that he's not sorry about that what he planned didn't go through. That he he has just missed my friendship and he wished that we could go back to how we were friends. But that if it was because of that matter that he wished it had happened, hey, that was when I knew that there's nothing to salvage out of the friendship. Like, I avoided him for the rest of my days in school. I never visited him again. In fact, it even gave me chills. Like, visiting somebody is like, since then, visiting anybody that gave me chills. Anybody. So since then, I just avoided him in school. He always wanted to like bring back all that kind of, but me, I was like, I beg, I don't want trouble. So I just avoided him throughout school. So I can't even say that it's because I was so strong or because I was so smart, because in my head I didn't even think he was going to get up to go look for the knife. I just said it. I don't even know how, but I just said it, and then he got up, and that was how I escaped. And I know that so many other young women out there are not able to be as fortunate as I am. They got raped, beaten, and they got humiliated, so to say. But this is also like a message out there to anybody who has been in this kind of situation. You are not what happened to you. I wanted to move on, because me, that my own was attempted, I still get shook, so to say. I still get shocked. Like, sometimes when I remember it, I still get afraid. I still get scared. Not to think of or not to talk of somebody who the thing actually happened to. So I want to also use this as a medium to tell you that on this day of the International Women's Day, I want to reiterate and I want to reaffirm to you that you're strong, you're beautiful, you are not the bad things that happen to you, and you have to forgive them, let them go. Just don't hold them up in your heart, let them go. You have to forgive them, you have to move forward, you have to be a better person for yourself. You don't have to blame yourself. If there's anything that you shouldn't do, it's to blame yourself. You didn't cause it. You didn't force the person to become an animal. He just chose to be. So don't feel like what happened to you limited you. Don't feel like you're less of a woman because of what. No, I want you to wear your crown and lift your head up high, because you are not the bad things that happen to you. So this is where we come to the end of this beautiful video. So that's my experience. So if you like have something you want to share and you don't know how to go about it, maybe you've been molested, you've been raped, you feel like you're not worthy, you feel like you feel bad, you feel stressed, you feel depressed, and you want to talk to someone, my Instagram handle is going to be on the screen, so you can always send me a DM so we can talk. I hope that you know that you are not what happened to you. I hope that you know that it is not your fault that what happened to you. Thank you so much for being here and watching my video. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. So till I see you next time, this is Oli signing out. I do hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.